Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This week I'm going to show you how to get this really easy smoky eye, and honestly it is easy. So if you want to see how to get it, just keep watching. Today I've already applied my foundation just to save some time, and now I am priming my eyelids with Benefit's Stay Don't Stray. It's really essential to do this. It's not worth missing this step because it really keeps your eyeshadow in place. Now the first shade I'm using today is actually a bronzer, and I find that bronzers make a great transition shade because if it's the same bronzer you're using on the rest of your face, everything is just tonal and it does make sense. So I'm just sticking to the crease of my eye and using small circular motions and sweeping it right across my eyelid and just sticking in that crease and trying to create a little bit of a contour. I'm using a really lovely plummy eyeshadow pencil today to create the smoky effect. And basically what I'm doing is just drawing a V on the outer corner of my eye and sticking along the crease line and creating that sort of little triangle, which is what really does create that dramatic smoky effect. So I've drawn it on, and then I'm just going in with a little fluffy brush just to soften out the edges, and blending is key. You don't want to see any hard lines. Same thing on the other side. I'm just blending it out and taking that purpley shade just a little way across my eyelid and sticking to the crease of my eye just to deepen up that first bronzer shade that we used. Then I'm going in with a gorgeous shimmery gold, and this is going to be applied just on my eyelid at the front, and I'm patting that on really gently. I don't want to blend it in. I want this to be a dramatic colour that will really make my eyes look sultry and give them a really gorgeous glow. So I'm just patting that gently onto my eyelid and trying not to blend it in too much. What I'm doing now is just going in with a slightly darker colour to basically blend the gold and the plummy colour and just accentuate that smoky corner. It's that smoky sort of outer corner. But again, blending is really key here because you just don't want to see any hard lines, but that corner is where you really want to accentuate the colour. So it's about going in with a slightly darker, deeper colour and blending it out really nicely. The colour I'm using is a Bobbi brown shadow from one of my favourite palettes, and it's called Black Chocolate. Now it looks very dark in the pan, but don't be worried because we're only using a small amount and we're just using it to really accentuate that V. Okay, applying eyeliner, especially liquid eyeliner, isn't always easy, but I think the main thing to remember is to choose a product that you actually find easy to work with, and also not to try and line your eye in one sweep. So the best thing that I have found is to just kind of draw little lines, and it's almost like joining the dots. And also I think finding a product that you feel comfortable with is really key as well. I especially love the MAC Superslick liquid eyeliner because it's got a really pointy tip and it just is quite easy to use. Now I'm just going to go back to the Bobbi brown palette and use the lightest colour for some highlighting, which just goes below my brow and basically right on my brow bone to give a little highlight. And now it's time for applying false lashes, and as you can see I've used way too much glue, but it just came out so fast today. You don't need this much glue, but these guys are going to stick ever so well. Now I'm just going back with my bronzer, the original bronzer that I used, and creating a little bit of a shadow underneath my eye before going in with a black eyeliner just to deepen up the look a little bit. and then I will use a small brush just to kind of feather out the black line and stop it looking sort of hard. I've also used a little bit of the black liner on my waterline as well, just for some added drama. Now for loads and loads of mascara. This one is a Lancome Hypnose Star mascara, which I really love. And then it's time for concealing. I always like to conceal after I've done my eyes and apply my favourite lip liner of the moment. It's a really good universal shade. It's called Palm Beach and it's a Smashbox lip liner. Before applying a new lipstick that I was recently sent by Elizabeth Arden, and it's called Raspberry number 48, and it's just a really lovely kind of cherry, sort of slightly plummy colour, which I think is really pretty for winter. And then I'm just adding some blush to give my cheeks some colour, and the blush that I'm using is a L'Oreal Paris Le Blush, and it's relatively new, and this colour is Sandalwood Pink, which is just a lovely flattering shade which I'm sure would suit pretty much everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and as you can see, it's really not hard to achieve a glamorous smoky eye. So please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel for more. Okay, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.